Is this an official visit? Sort of. Oh, sit down.
Man, if law officer ever tells me it's sort of an official visit, we were going to reclassify that and verify his definition of that very quickly. Hello, and welcome back to my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows. I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and I appreciate you joining me. This is episode 68. We are marching ever so closely towards the end of season 2. It's really just the second DVD set. This was a daily soap opera. They didn't think in seasons exactly. But let's get into it and see what's happening in Collinsport.
Was it an accidental death?
Man, I swear this is reused footage. We saw this. This is reused footage. We saw this in a previous episode. Him walk across and wave just like that. Previously, someone who watched the show as a kid had written in on the YouTube. By the way, if you're watching these on YouTube, you can get early episodes on our Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month. Get you access to everything we do early and ad-free. But someone commented on the YouTube and told us that eventually, when this show moves to color, those interstitial scenes, whenever they're showing somebody outside, they're not going to be filmed like that anymore. Instead, they move to static images. It's like drawings. Very interesting choice. But that is reused footage. I think that's the first time that they've done that.
No. Refer it to billing. That's their job.
Literally all we've ever seen him do at work is tell people that whatever they're asking isn't his job to do. That's all we've ever seen him do at the office.
You can tell your mother that you actually caught me working.
I'll do that.
Did we? Did we though? Raj?
But I do know that you were right about Burke's wanting to harm you any way he could.
You sound very serious.
I am. Uncle Roger, he actually thinks you killed Bill Malloy.
All right, that's a decent cold open. Except that, like, he already knows that. We already know that. There's no news there. I love that they can play anything, like, for thrills and chills. That droning music, man. It'll get you every time.
I'm not only a murderer, but a perjurer and a hit-and-run driver as well. I'm surprised he didn't add arson and high treason.
Why would he say all these things?
My dear child, Burke is a man who has been tortured with a conscience for 10 years.
I mean, he was tortured with the knowledge that he went to jail for a crime that he didn't commit, probably. I tend to believe him on that score. I don't know whether Roger was actually involved in Bill Malloy's death. It doesn't seem to me at this point that he was, although it was just awfully convenient for him. But yeah, Roger absolutely killed that person 10 years ago.
He was too drunk to remember anything. I was there, kitten. I wasn't drunk. Laura was there. Believe me, he was guilty.
Oh, you notice he didn't say that Laura wasn't drunk. Interesting.
Now I think I'll see if I can't have some fun. I'm gonna steal Joe away from the Collins factory long enough for lunch.
Well, then I've set your mind at rest. You don't think old Uncle Roger is a murderer, do you?
I think you're wonderful.
Blah! Blah! Speaking as a person who has a favorite beloved aunt who he's always been close to, like, I don't know, this relationship is just uncomfortable for me. And also, Roger is the worst on this show. Why can't Carolyn see it? Been a hot minute since we've seen David.
What did you do then?
A game.
What sort of games?
Stupid games.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Breaking furniture and throwing things around. It's a wonder he didn't get arrested.
Well, maybe it just sounded worse than it was.
Couldn't have.
What was it about?
Burke Devlin.
See, that would have been a good cold open. That's a good commercial break, at least. Also, don't argue in front of your kids. Like, I know this is from the 60s or whatever, so, like, they did all sorts of things you shouldn't do. But genuinely, like, just going to the next room doesn't mean you're not arguing in front of your kids. Busy work, busy work.
Is this an official visit? Sort of. Oh, sit down.
Man, if a law officer ever tells me it's sort of an official visit, we were going to reclassify that and verify his definition of that very quickly.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, George. If I do hire anyone to kill Burke Devlin, it'll be someone with more sense than Matthew. I'll pick someone that I can trust to complete the job.
Okay, first of all, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. But also, Roger. It's maybe the most accurate thing you've ever said. Yeah, if I was going to hire somebody to kill somebody, it wouldn't be Matthew. I mean, okay, so historically, soap operas are full of people who don't actually work for a living, but Roger is the most doesn't work for a living person I've seen in quite some time.
Your mother and father be arguing about Burke Devlin.
Why indeed?
I knew you'd be on her side.
How can I be on anyone's side when I don't even know what it's all about?
You don't have to. You're always ganging up on me, just like at school.
David!
Let him go, Miss Winters. Give him time to cool off. Actually, it was you I wanted to talk to.
Whatever you say.
This dude, I was this close to giving him a little credit as a father and be like, you know, he could have been a real butthead about that to his son. He handled him with kind of kid gloves. He ain't worried about that kid. As long as I'm being noble about it, at least let me go first class. Blah, blah. You can't say something to me and then cut me off to say, as long as I'm being noble about it. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, God bless. Do you remember when I got so mad because Elizabeth Stoddard doesn't know how to apologize? Yeah, Roger Collins doesn't know how to be giving.
And now if you'll excuse me, I think I'll go and...
He's down there hiding somewhere. Of course, Creepy McCreepster's gonna creep.
People usually lie when they have inadequacies of their own.
Have you ever heard of the psychological concept of projection? Because that is what old Roger Boy just did.
What if she did something Aunt Elizabeth didn't like?
Well, I don't see how she could do that. She's a paragon of virtue. She could do nothing wrong.
But Aunt Elizabeth might think she did.
Don't tell me about it, David. Just don't tell me about it.
This dude. Is that our 5? We've got Roger and Carolyn and David and the sheriff and Victoria. Yeah, that's 5.
I just assume never see Joe again. He's such a square. Yes, Joe, do you want something? Dinner? Yes, I'd love it. Girl has a right to change her mind.
God, that's like borderline bipolar though, Carolyn. Like, come on.
Her date was for dinner. I think we'll have dinner in the middle of the day.
That dude's got a job, woman.
That's a difficult question to answer, isn't it? But just think it over. If you had your choice, who would it be? Me or Miss Winters?
It's going to be the end of our episode. What a silly way to end an episode. It's not like he has a choice. What are you going to say if he says you, Roger? Ugh. All right, we are closing in. 2 more episodes left in this second season, and we'll be all the way to episode 70. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, not only are the next couple of episodes available on YouTube already, but you can get another couple of weeks worth of episodes at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. Thank you so much to our patrons who make this all possible. All right, we'll be back soon with episode 69.